Okay, guys, let's go over the setups for tonight, Tuesday, April 8th, as well as Wednesday, April 9th. We are getting a little tight here. It's been a lot of time spent in the same range. When that happens, levels start to get blurrier and it gets a little harder to figure out setups. So you have to be patient and wait for usually something like a level to tag and then reclaim the level above, or wait for a proper fail breakdown to occur, not rush into it. So let's see what we can cook up. Currently, there is an active fail breakdown that is of these lows right here, and that was occurred right here today morning. I still have an open runner from this position, and we have essentially just made our way up, all the way up here to this area, and now we are just consolidating sideways. So what I would love to see is more consolidation. The first setup I'm looking for right now is for price to possibly hit this level and sell. That would be ideal, and I'll be waiting for a long. Now the first setup could be something like this, where it hits this level, this minor level, and then just goes on to go above and reclaim this low right here. Maybe that could see something like this. Let go a little lower and then finally take off. So right now, this was the ideal setup, but it already occurred at 4 o'clock, a dip in recovery of this level and or a failed breakdown of this low right here. We already have that. You would have gone long around 947, 948, and that would have worked already for 12 points. So luckily my runner is still doing the work for me there, but that was the ideal setup. The next setup I will look for is, it doesn't matter if we tag this level, but it will be nice if we did and sold. That will give me confidence that price is respecting our levels. And then, like I said, hopefully lose this level and just set up a failed breakdown right here. However, that would only really be a sell from 967 to 935. So a little bit less than 30 points. Not the worst, but I want more sell. I want more pullback that allows for giving us a better chance for a long. So here, what I would imagine is wherever the price ends up, but does not create a high above here or here, as long as it's somewhere around here before selling, or even right now from here, would be a failed breakdown potentially, and a dip and reclaim of this little level right here. As you can see, it's been a level of interest throughout the week. We sold off from there, pushed through, kind of back tested it, kind of been right around it all day, and today we back tested it a few times before taking off and setting the high right here. So I'm looking for price maybe to go down here, trigger a fake breakdown but not quite push through, and then come down here and then possibly go below this low. But if it just tags this level and goes back up, that's fine. That would be a failed breakdown of this low, and we'd go long up here. So I'm going to put failed breakdown here just so that it's clear to see where my trigger is. In this sense, I'm going to use that major line as my trigger and my entry if price presents that way. So far I've given you two things here. I'm looking for a failed breakdown of this. If that doesn't work, then a failed breakdown and a dip in recovery of this zone, and or if you don't go below this zone, then just using this as confluence and using this as an entry point above here. Obviously wait for acceptance. So those are the two setups I'm looking for immediately. If those don't work out, the next setup would be a dip in recovery of this zone. We took off from this zone. It has been a big zone all week this week. So if we don't quite get down here, for the next setup I have right here, failed breakdown of this low, then ideally I'm looking for a dip in recovery of this. One could play it multiple ways. If we don't dip into the level and we just kind of, and look, hopefully we start selling here. Let's say we just tag it and you're not confident to go long, wait for this level above to reclaim and use that as your trigger. So you'd want to see price come down, maybe bounce, hit this, come back down a little more, like travel, go up and down before pushing through, and you go long there. If that doesn't work, ideally what I'm looking for, what will be super awesome, is a failed breakdown of this low right here, but even better would be this low right here. So these are the two lows I'm on the lookout for. If we can get a failed breakdown of either of those, that could be really good. You have to be patient with the acceptance before you go long. You don't want to get shaken out, but that would be something that would actually be the best bullish setup we can get, which would be a pullback from 956-ish to 883, 870, so 60, 70, 80 points pullback, and then reclaim this low, shake out some longs, shake out some shorts that are waiting to short below here before making our way up. And I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to just show you. You can see, one can see clearly we're kind of flagging sideways. I haven't yet drawn a bull flag for this. To me, it looks more like a triangle, but I'll try to do some homework on what it could be. Try to get that out to you. But you can clearly see price went up, and now it's just consolidating sideways, a classic bull flag. To me, it could be a triangle possibly as well, but I prefer bull flag, so I'm going to go with that. It's just flagging in this general vicinity, and there's a shape to it. It's just not a great shape yet, but there's a shape to it, and I'll find it and report back to you guys. But for now, let's see if we can get those setups. One more time before I head out of here. I'm looking for ideally a failed breakdown of this, maybe a dip in recovery, and a failed breakdown of this. If we don't go below here, then just a tag of this level and then a reclaim above, including a failed breakdown of this would be perfect. The more we go down, the more I'm looking for dip in recoveries of levels or failed breakdowns of lows. Have a great night.